A very warm welcome here to the fourth episode of 1111 Talk, Women in Focus. And I'm very pleased that you are here in order to listen to the subject Stop Self-Sabotage. My name is Carmen Cornelia Haselwanter, and I have my calling to support especially women in order to live their potential, to go within the man world's business world with all their courage and all their knowledge and all their knowing. And one of the items which always comes up while I talk with my great, amazing ladies and clients is self-sabotage. And this is the reason why I dedicated this whole week to this so important subject. Because what mainly happens is that no matter what you're doing, sometimes, we meet someone and we feel like, oh my God, look at this other person. She or he knows much more. She or he is much more experienced than I am. She or he has so much more knowledge. What can I offer here? And here, truly, I want to invite all of you to say, stop, stop, stop to this, because this is what we call self-sabotage. We never know what the other person is thinking, feeling, or going through. We sometimes are feeling, small just by our understanding of arrogance, that someone is maybe in his thoughts. And you see, the fact is that we are not able to change the opposites. But what we can do, every single one of us, is to focus on ourselves, to see what I, as a person, can do with that, what the opposite is triggering me. And what happens is that I want to invite you that as from now on, that always you are looking at your opposites as it is your mirror. Because the gift, what we get from our opposites, is always a message. And the question is, are we willing to listen to it or not? Most of the times we decide of not going into this direction. We decide to see it like saying, the other person is arrogant. The other person is simply not on my level. And this other effect of feeling small, feeling unknown, feeling not seen is something you take home. And here we go. Here I want to show you 3 very important tips which are going to go along with you once you decide to say clearly stop to your self-sabotage. The first very important fact is that you recognize immediately when self-sabotage is taking over the lead in your life. What does it mean? Let's say you go to a party or you have a business meeting and you're dressed up well and you feel like, I have everything in my petto and I'm ready to conquer and to be of my best. And then suddenly you have another person in front of you and you feel small and not recognized and you feel like, oh my God, this is not how I wanted to present myself. In this very moment, what you do is you recognize that you do this, that self-sabotage is taking over the lead. And by saying stop to it, immediately in this very moment, you allow yourself to really say, no, this is not what is going on. It is your ego, it is your mind, it is your insecurity, your inner insecurity who is leading you. And I want to invite you that you, as the captain of your life, are going to go into this path by saying, no, no more to that. Maybe you even go out of the meeting for 5 minutes or a minute or so, and that you are conquer all your strength. You go in front of the mirror and you have like the winner position. You look into your eyes and you say, I am great. I am fantastic. I am the way I am and I am perfect like that. I am great like that. and take all the rest out of the people who you meet as a gift to understand where are you staying and standing within yourself. And that's very important because like that, you do understand and you do see where your gaps are, where you are allowing yourself to get deeper into it. And that actually brings us to the second very important fact what a lot of women are facing daily. We want to be perfect. Oh, yes, the word perfect had been developed by us. And I mean, we all know there is no perfection. What are we doing is we start with something, and actually after 20%, of work and investment and all of that, everything is done. But we keep on for another 80% of time, of energy, and etc. for something, what's not even worth it. So why not stopping the imperfection? Or better say, why not stopping the perfection and start the imperfection? By doing whatever you do with passion, you give yourself a time frame where you clearly say, I am going to invest into making this project through, let's say, for an hour or two or whatever. And then you set a time, and by that you finish. You're not going to go add on because this other 80% based on Pareto principle is most of the time a waste of time. The others don't even see it. And you just try, to make the best out of it by being perfect. So take the action of saying to yourself, no, of allowing yourself the space and the freedom to be satisfied with that, what you have already done. And that's very important because like that, you're gaining self-confidence. You're gaining as well security. And you are gaining this amazing knowledge that what you already have done is more than good enough. And then you just let it go. And by setting this boundary, by clearly saying, this is my space I'm going to give myself, and this project is giving you an amazing speed up on opportunities to invest your time on something else. And it's already the third advice I have today for you. Setting boundaries is giving yourself an amazing overview in others. It gives you an overview of what is possible. It gives you space, freedom, and air to breathe. And like that, what you really do is you are prioritizing your self-care. Because to stop self-sabotage is a clear decision of saying, I take care of myself. I mean, let's face it, there is only one person who is responsible for your life. Not your husband, not your wife, not your friends, not your parents. No, it is you. And take over that responsibility starts with self-care. Caring for yourself at its best is a gift. And this gift is going to be honored with many, many levels of presence. And in order to understand this kind of space you're going to give yourself, this area you're going to grow is an amazing experience, not only for yourself, but as well for the environment, because they themselves are going to see and going to understand that. So therefore, make sure that from now on, as soon as you have this set up, as soon as you feel small, unimportant, unseen, then start to identify what you are doing, this negative association, and start really to go into the activation of changing it to positive. There are quite a good of possibilities how you can treat yourself with that, like journaling, writing down, and going into the affirmation. And then make sure that you let go the perfection. Make sure that you are focusing on that what you do and give your best, and then set a date and time, and that's it. And out of that, you set the boundaries to make sure that self-care is of yours. And if you follow these three very simple steps. As a matter of fact, self-sabotage is not going to be no longer a monkey on your shoulders, on your mind, on your body. And this sort of activation, this sort of thoughts is exactly what I like to share with people such as you, because there is a lot of greatness you have within you, and you're meant to live that at your best. And for all of them who are really want to go deeper into this subject, feel free to contact me. I am offering here a 30 minutes free consulting. You find down in the commentary the possibility of getting your appointment. And like that, we can really look deep into your subject. We can see where you're standing, where your marks, where your gaps, wherever you are standing in this very moment. And from there on, you simply go all in order for me to help you to sort out that particular situation. Because let's face it, you deserve the best for yourself because you are worth it. With these thoughts, myself, Carmen Cornelia Hasselwanter, sending you greetings here from Switzerland, directly from St. Moritz, where we have a lot of snow. And I'm wishing you all the best and say goodbye to your self-sabotage. Go all in with that. Take care. Bye.